Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to elaborate. Oh, wait, face cam. All right. In today's video, I want to elaborate on the other video I made about scaling prop firms. Okay. So it's going to be a little shorter video, but it's going to be like a part two continuation video to that video, just because that one was just like me talking in the camera, so I could really help you guys visualize it. Okay. So this is how you're going to go, or actually, results are not guaranteed. Do this at your own risk. But this is how you can go. All right, whatever, bro. This is how you can go from your first payout. Why doesn't it let me type in the box? Bro, oh my goodness gracious, I'm gonna crash out. How to go from your first payout to, let's just say 50K a month, okay? So, you guys already know how to get your first payout, okay? If you don't, then I'm sorry, but most of you guys already know. So your first payout is gonna be anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000, okay? 1K to 2K. So a lot of the things, like a lot of people will tell you from here, scale, scale aggressively, buy more accounts, buy more accounts. But the problem is with this first payout, so let's do this. Maybe we could get creative here and use the arrow. So with this first payout, God, I'm not organized at all. You don't even know. You don't know if you got lucky or you can actually trade. Okay? So what I mean by that is like, guys, me personally, my first few payouts were pure luck. Like I didn't bro. Like sure, I took some good trades, but a lot of the trades were just high risk random stuff, It's scalps. People call them scalps. Like whatever, bro. Like it's not even a scalp. Like it was just me full porting and then like getting like 20 points and then just calling it a scalp to like cope with myself. That was good. So like basically where I'm getting to is like you shouldn't be buying more accounts right now. Cause like let's say you buy 2 accounts, okay? You have your one funded, okay? And then you scale, you get 2 more evals. So you have funded that still has a balance, you can still trade on it, so you technically don't need to buy another eval, and you buy 2 more evals. Like I think that's pretty normal, right? You go from the jump from 1 to 3 because you think you got your first payout, you think you're shit, whatever. Like you just skip 2, you go straight to 3, or maybe just go to 2, and then blown. Okay? So not only are your evals blown, but because something very negative like this happened, it's gonna affect your decision making on the funded. Like I couldn't tell you guys how many times back in the day where I would blow 2 evals like that I just bought and that they shouldn't matter. But then like just because I was already in that like mood, I guess, like that feeling, I just went to my funded and then also just rage traded it and blown it. Okay? So leads to early bad decisions. So guys, bad decisions when you guys are very, very early on in your trading are much more detrimental than when you're making like consistent money because like you have money coming in, you have a buffer, you have capital. But when you're early on and you're sitting on like your first few $100, $1,000, you can't afford to take these small bleeds or like 10, 20% of your bank account. Okay? So these are early bad decisions. And then what else does it lead to? Well, you trick yourself into, or you don't trick yourself, but I don't know how to explain this, but you basically can't feel good until you get back to where you were just now. So what that means is if you bought 1 or 2 evals and you blow them, right? You're gonna want to buy 1 or 2 just because of the fact that you just had an eval. You just have funded an eval and now you only have a funded. So of course you're gonna want to buy your eval back. And like guys, I know you guys have experienced this before. Everybody's experienced this before. Okay? So there we go. Like just like that, you're already blowing like most of the money you literally just made. Like I'm sure if you guys are watching this and you're like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 payouts in, like your first 1, 2, or 3 payouts, you probably blew all the money back in evals like instantly. Okay? So number 1 is this first phase. This first phase right here. You have to just make sure you can actually trade. Like guys, if you get a payout on one account, you don't need to buy more evals. You can just continue to trade the account. And then if you blow that account, you don't need to buy 2 evals just because you just got your payout and you think you're like crazy. Like you can just buy 1. You know what I'm saying? Like guys, trading is like this prop firm, not like live trading, but prop firm trading is all about just preserving the money you make. Like you're able to spend $100 and then extract $2,000 with no risk. The only thing you risk is the money you spend at the start. So the best thing you could do is just preserve your money. So this is the early stage. This is the stage you guys have to watch out the most for, because a lot of people can never get past the stage and continuously blow up, blow up, blow up, and they can never get past the next level. Okay? So there we go. Let's call that level 1. Jeez. I'm not good at these My Reward videos. All right, level 1. Okay? Well, level 1's your first pal, but you guys get the point. Or, I mean, level 1's like passing your whatever. So level 2. Let's go to level 2. Finally scaling. Okay? Level 2, scaling. So basically, you guys hear like scaling and you're like, oh, well, doesn't that just mean like instead of 1 account, I get like 5 accounts or like 3 accounts? No, like that doesn't have to mean that. Like, sure, it can, but there's another way you can scale. So now, after you got the feel of this trading stuff, like you're sure you can trade. Like you're able to get 1 or 2 payouts on one eval that you're buying. You're able to get consistent like 10x, 5x, 6x, 15x on the money you spend on evals. Like that's really good. So now you can finally start going more risk on. So that means buying more evals, going heavier risk to get them past faster. Okay, so once you guys get to this part, you're gonna be passing evals faster, getting to the funded, and then instead of copy trading your funded, you guys want to trade them 1 by 1 or like by groups of 2. Why are these the numbers? Well, Affirm only lets you have 5 fundeds. Unless you're trading Apex. Apex is a different scenario. I've been banned for like the last year because I took too much in payouts and I'm not an influencer, so they just ban people. But like, assuming you're on Affirm that lets you have 5 accounts, like if you're trading 1 at a time or 2 at a time, you can take an L or 2 and still have a bunch of accounts left. Okay? But now you're just going in heavier and you're getting used to the size. So the most important part of level 2 is getting used to the heavier size. And guys, you guys might be thinking, well, why can't, like, wouldn't it be smart to just risk low and just take consistent payouts and live life great and take consistent 10K, 15K months for life? Guys, that's not how prop firms work. I'm banned on basically all of the main prop firms, okay? Like on Lucid, I'm banned, or I'm not banned, I'm on cooldown because like basically what I'm saying is I took too many payouts to move into live, I took a payout in the live, and then it blew the account because I would do the full balance, whatever. I'm on cooldown on Lucid, I'm on responsible trading program on Top Step, same thing, took many payouts on Sim, took too many payouts on Sim, and then got moved to live, and then blew the live. And then on TBT, Take Private Trader, took too many payouts, I'm banned. On My Fund of Futures, I'm about to move to live because I'm about to hit 100K in payouts, so that's another ban. And then there's the last one. I can't remember, but basically, guys, I'm banned on all the main ones, okay? And the point I'm trying to get to, I'm not trying to talk about myself. The point I'm trying to get to is that these firms are like casinos. Like, guys, they ban their winners. If you're consistently, because you have to think about it, when you make money on the Sim account, they don't make any money. So, of course, if you're rinsing them, they're going to ban you or they're going to try to get rid of you. It's the same thing with casinos in real life. They ban their big winners that don't give back, okay? So, unless you're an influencer and you have affiliate code, you're just going to straight up get banned if you try to do this, like quote unquote safely and for the rest of your life. Like it just doesn't work like that. And that's why you have to do this scaling. I guess that's why you have to scale. Okay. So your main part of level 2 is to get used to the size. And you want to get used to the size because eventually you're going to be buying like these accounts from the firms and you're going to be going in with super heavy size, getting like 5-figure, potentially a 6-figure like payout in like 1 month. And then they ban you, but it's fine because you literally just rinsed them. You extracted all the money you needed. You can move on, you know? So level 2, get used to the size. What does this mean? It means heavy size evals, get used to the P&L moving, realize that this money, quote unquote, in your account is all fake. None of it is real. So do not get attached, okay? You guys can't get attached to the money in your simulated funded account, okay? Why am I spelling attached wrong? Attached? Do not get attached. I think that's how you spell it. Well, I don't care. But basically, you guys, like, bro, I couldn't tell you guys how many times, like, I would have a bounce. I would have like a 6K, 8K bounce and a 50K account and be like, bro, oh my God. Like, all I need is 5 winning days, bro. This money's mine. Like, it's mine forever. Like, free 2K payouts every week. And then all of a sudden, boom, you get moved to live. Or boom, you miss out on a few winning days and your account gets blown because you rage trade. Whatever. And that's because, like, you're just attached to money. Guys, this money in your account is not your money until the moment you hit request payout, and then it says payout approved. It's not your money until that happens. So do not get attached. So basically, when that thing says 2,000 drawdown, you don't lose $2,000. You lose whatever money you paid for the account. Okay. So heavy size. Realize that none of the money in your account. Realize that this money in your account is fake. None of it is real, and don't get attached. Okay. And you're gonna use level 2 to basically get your body, get your mind, whatever, get everything used to like basically sending 2 minis on your first trade when you pass your 50K, or sending 4 minis on your 150K the trade you pass, or 3 minis on your 100K, etc., or 2 minis in your first trade you make 2,000, and the next trade you send 4 minis and try to go for like 4,000 profit, and then 6K balance, and then basically get free payouts forever. Basically, main point, level 2, get used to the size, and then level 3. Like guys, super short. Like this is not very in depth. I try to go more in depth in the other video to just explain it more. Put it really like help you guys visualize. So level 3, boom, is, let's just call it. Oh, I was gonna call it the end game. No, that's fucking too tough. All right, what do you call level 3? Level 3. Level 3. Get paid. Okay, level 3, get paid. Now, guys, once you start getting used to the size, that means nothing should affect you except for your strategy. Okay, you don't have psych issues because psych is fake. You don't have any issues like that. You don't have sizing issues. You don't have greed. You don't have FOMO. You don't have any of that, right? Like all of that was you conquered. You conquered all of it in level 1 and 2. And now the only thing in level 3 is just your strategy. So if your strategy sucked, you would never have got through level 1 and 2. So if you're already here, that means your strategy is good. So once you get here, guys, it's so simple. Put size on all your trades, all of your trades, and don't trade every account, or no, let's not say it like that. Don't risk everything at once. That is, like, guys, that is as simple. Like, guys, I could not make this guide as simple as ever. Like, I think the worst thing ever is like someone making a Miro board and it's like systemizing everything. Like, boom, you do this and you buy this many accounts and you risk this much on these accounts and you buy this exact number of more accounts and you move to this firm and then this firm and you do this and you do this. Like, bro, that's not how, like, you guys know that's not how stuff works. Like, random shit happens all the time. Your emotions change all the time. Like, your ideas change all the time. Your decisions change all the time. Like you can't systemize it. You just have to go with the flow, okay? So, boom, put size on all of your trades and don't risk everything at once. Well, why shouldn't I risk everything at once? I know how to trade. Well, I mean, you could lose. Like, losing is a very real thing. And when you lose, you don't want to have 10 funded accounts ready for payout and all 10 are gone with one trade idea. Like, you want to be able to have multiple trade ideas, and then when you do hit that trade, boom, you're paid. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so let's write that down. Make sure that every time, or not make sure, because you guys can't make sure, but this make sure that every time you catch a good trade or have a good trade idea, you actually get paid. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I mean, guys, how many times have you blown your funded, you rage blew your funded, or you rage blew all your funds? Okay, this is a very important term. Rage blew, rage blew, rage blew, rage buy, rage trade. Everything's rage. Okay, you rage blew your funded. Okay, and then you buy evals, and the next day, guys, the very next day, maybe even 8 a session in the next 5 hours. 5 hours later, you get the cleanest, most beautiful, cream of the crop 5 RR setup. It's the most beautiful price action you've ever seen, and you catch it, and then you're like, this is how I halfway passed my evals. Like, bro, you had the most beautifulest trade ever, and you made 0 money off of it. Okay, so that's because you risked everything at the same time. You copy, like I'm telling you guys, copy trading everything at the same time is not the meta. Okay, like, bro, if you do this, if you lose a trade, you still have things back in your back pocket, and then when the next trade comes and you catch it, boom, you just freaking got paid. And then you don't have to touch those accounts ever again, and you move on to the next accounts, okay? So this makes sure every time you catch a good trade, boom, boom, boom. So hopefully that makes sense. And the very last thing, actually, we'll do a visual example, but the very last thing is preserve your money, okay? Preserve your capital. You can't control that. Let's say it like this. Always think about what you are doing, or else you will randomly give back a significant amount of profits without even realizing. Okay, so we'll elaborate on that after we go to this part. So let's say you have, okay, let's say you have 5 funded accounts, okay? And in order to pass those 5, I'm gonna be very, very generous and say that it takes you guys 3 evals to pass one, which, I mean, it shouldn't be 33%. You guys should have like above like 45% pass rate in evals, okay? So that means like just a little under, or a little over, like you need to buy a little over 2 evals for everyone you pass. So what that means is you bought like 11 or 12 evals to get to your 5 fundeds, to get to 5 sim fundeds, okay? Boom. How much did those evals cost? 12 evals, let's just say, well, on average, I would say like with all the price increases, a 50K these days is $100. So that's $1,200, okay? So that costed you $1,200. So when you get the sim funded and you copy all 5 of these trades, okay, I mean, what am I saying? You copy all 5 of these accounts. Copy trade, boom, bombed. All of your accounts got bombed, they got destroyed, and then guess what? You have nothing left. And just like that, you're back in eval jail. Literally just like that. Maybe even the next day. And then all of a sudden, boom, another 1,200 gone. And then boom, another 1,200 gone. Okay? Or your 1,200 that you spent, okay? You go to your fundeds, funded 1. Okay, I think I explained this great action on the video, but any new viewers, you guys have a new video. Boom. Funded 1. Bang. Funded 2. Blown. Funded 3. Blown. And let's say like funded 4 and 5. Let's say you copy traded 2 of them. Let's say you went to, it's very hypothetical, I get it. But I mean, let's be honest, if you have 5 accounts, you're probably not trading 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. You're probably doing 2, like at least 2 at the same time, just because you want to make money. So funded 4 and 5, let's say you baned out. Okay, let's say you baned. Actually, let's do worst case scenario. Let's say on one of these single ones, you banged, and then funded 4 and 5 that you copy traded, you blew. Okay, blown. Okay, so how much money is that? Well, assuming your risk on, you're making anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 on your first trade with the volatility we have right now, and plus all the winning days, you're getting minimum 1,350 payouts. Minimum 1,350 per account. Okay, so keep in mind, you somehow your win rate's negative. Like guys, I'm being so generous that I'm even saying that your win rate's negative. Okay, like look, you only won 2 and you blew the other 3. So I mean, I don't know, bro. Like your win's supposed to be pod. Like this scenario is supposed to be way better, but like I'm doing very worst case. I know how you guys get the thing. You're like, what if this happens? Okay, so minimum 1,350 per account, and we're gonna use a minimum amount too, just because. So minimum 1,350 times 2. Because you banged out in 2 accounts only and blew all the other 3, that's $2,700. So just like that, in the most worst case scenario of all time, you still had, what is that, 2.5x? A little less than 2.5, or not 2.5. Yeah, a little less than 2.5. So let's do that real quick because I'm fake Asian. Yeah, 2.25. Okay, 2.25x. 2.25x. Okay. And here's the beauty of it. Here's the beauty of it, guys. Guess what? You still have these accounts, okay? So this is where you decide, are you mentally capable of buying 3 evals and getting back to max allocation? If the answer is no, well, it's a good thing you still have 2 accounts, bro. You can still trade these 2 accounts. And guess what? Another payout just adds to your freaking ROI because these accounts are already paid for. You're risk-free now on everything. So let's say you do the bare minimum and you get a $1,000 payout in both these accounts. That's 2,000, okay? 2,000 plus 2,700, 4,700. So let's get that new number, 4,700. Remember, you spent 1,200. It took you 12 evals to pass 5. I mean, I'm being so generous. All right. Now let's go here, 47. That should be like 3.9 or something, right? Yeah, 3.9x, just like that. And then in the other scenario where you copy trade all of your accounts, you're not even ROIing. You're literally just in a hole. You're still in a freaking bro. You're in like a $4,000 hole right now. Oh, it's so funny because guys, I literally used to do this, and I was like, why am I not scaling and trading? Like, it's actually so sickening. But all right, so now if you're mentally capable of buying more accounts, and you're not just gonna rage build, you're not gonna rage trade them, you're gonna do what you're doing at level 2 and everything that you practiced. Feel free, get the 3 accounts back. But always, guys, this is what I mean when I say be intentional. Okay, look, you had max allo, you had 5 accounts, you blow them. Does that mean you need 5 accounts? No. You don't need 5 accounts instantly again. Guys, what is telling you, bro, you need to buy 5 accounts right now and get back to your career? Nothing. It's just greed. It's just you. It's you and yourself in your own head. You don't need to do that. Okay? Like, who knows? If you get the second payout, maybe you want to chill. Maybe you want to preserve your capital and you just buy one more eval, And you trade the 2 fundeds that are low balance with your eval. Isn't that a great idea? And then the fundeds get a max payout if you pass your eval. And in the worst case scenario where everything gets blown, you only blew $100 on the eval you just bought. And then you just restart. Buy 1 account, buy 2 account. You don't need to buy 5 accounts, okay? Actually, there's a level 4. But next, let's get more into preserving your capital, okay? So always think about what you are doing, or else you'll randomly give back a significant amount without even realizing. So that elaborates over what I just said here. But also, I want you guys to think about like when you're like in that like rage mindset of like blowing. So you just blew your evals, you blew your funded, and then you start rage buying evals, and you can't get off for the day until you halfway pass a stack of evals, and all of a sudden you look at your bank account and you've drained like 20%, 30%, sometimes even 50% of your bank account, just like that. Boom, gone. Okay? Happened to me multiple times. I'm sure it's happened to you guys multiple times. Now, all you have to do, and I know it's easier said than done, don't worry. Like, obviously I know, but just like at least try like the moment something like that happens or you lose, just literally just sit there. Just sit there and be like, okay, what am I about to do right now? Okay? Like, is that going to stop you? Probably not, because that should never stop me. But there's a small chance, okay? There's a small chance. Like, anything, like, if you have a lockout feature, then that's amazing, because, like, that physically just stops you from doing anything, okay? But if you don't, just sit there. This goes for anything. When you blow an eval, when you lose a trade, when you win a trade and you feel FOMO, whatever, just sit there, and before you do it, just be like, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Answer that question. Now, if you answer that question and then your brain likes to answer and you can calm down, well, you just stop yourself from losing a bunch of money, okay? But if you ask yourself and then, you do it anyway, like, fuck it, bro. Like, that's just deserved to happen. And sometimes that's just how it is. But this is very important. So as long as you continue to do that, eventually that problem will get better and better and better and better to where you don't do it anymore, okay? Because with trading, like, because it's like basically like we're just gambling every day on these prop firms, like, I mean, that's the nature of it, like that mental nature. But like, eventually, like, you'll get to the point, as long as you keep doing this, to where like you won't do it like literally ever, unless you get like really like maybe you're like, I don't know, your girlfriend breaks up with you and she cheats on you or some shit, or like some shit happens in your family. God forbid. I really hope that nothing happens, obviously, but yeah, just really bad shit like that. But yeah, so now let's get into level 4. Okay, hope you guys get everything on there. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Level 3 and level 2 are kind of, I look, you should have combined them. Basically, like, level 2 is just about getting used to the size, and level 3 is about actually putting the size, okay? So now, level 4. Level 4. Now, this is actually, okay, I lied. Level 3 was, get kind of paid. Get kind of paid. And now level 4 is where you get paid. Get paid. Full port. So now you guys are at the stage where you've built your capital, okay? So you have capital, or maybe not that. Like, you have a good buffer to play with, okay? And you are completely comfortable with any risk. You understand that it's all fake money and you are only risking how much you spent. Okay, guys, I also want to emphasize, if you have a 150K account and you have made $20,000 in that account and you're eligible for a $20,000 payout in like a week or maybe in 4 more winning days, even if you blow the 20K balance, you still only lost the money. Okay, you didn't lose 20K, even though you could take it as a payout. You could take it as a payout because you didn't take it as a payout. Okay, So no matter what, until that money leaves the bank, you're only risking money paid for your account. Okay, so stop letting that get to your head. Stop letting the fake balance get to your head. Okay? So boom, you understand it's all fake money, and you're only risking money you spent. So what does this mean? It means it's time to buy some heavier accounts, okay? So the accounts you guys are playing with right now, small max payouts, easy rules. But now, there are some accounts, guys, like TPT, 150Ks. Oh, these are the best accounts ever. If I wasn't banned, I would still be rinsing them. MFFU Pros, MFFU Rapids, Lucid. Oh my god. Bro, making this video just gives me like sadness because I can't trade any of this shit. Alright, Lucid Daily. Lucid Dailies. Funded Seat Ultras. No daily loss. Oh my god. Fuck, bro. Alright. And then I think Funded Next has a good one. No, there's a Payout Cap. And then what else? What am I missing? Oh, Topset? I mean, Topset's 5K. Nah, I think these are better. So basically, guys, you're gonna get to a stage where you have enough money for like big, like way better plays, and you're gonna like obviously your trading's gonna level up. Like don't like, guys, I'm telling you, you like if you can't even pass an eval, like don't even go through this list. Like this, like bro, there's a lot of levels within these levels, but I'm trying to give you guys just like a little roadmap, I guess, because like the other video was just me talking from the camera. Okay, next. I don't know, crypto plays, option plays, like leverage, like with real money, like all these real money. Okay, I'm just gonna leverage trades. All right, let's just put real money, flipping live accounts. Okay, so guys, once you've proven to yourself that like you have the skill, you guys basically realize that you basically just like gave yourself a skill to like just flip money. Like you can just flip money now, because like guys, with prop firms you have 2K drawdown, and if you're getting like a 5K toss-up pay on a 50K, which is really impressive, you just flip 2K to 10K. Okay, you literally just flip 2K to 10K. Like you've built that skill. Now, do you have the skill to trade a live account over the span of a year and be profitable, risking 1%? Probably not. But you have built the skill to flip money on a short-term basis, and then pay yourself, and then preserve your capital, whatever, right? So with these accounts, you literally pass it. Now, probably don't copy trade, because remember, same thing. Oh my goodness, same thing as this, as we were talking about over here. Copy trade 05, setup comes next day, you can't get paid. Remember, guys, every time you catch a good trade or have a good trade idea, make sure you can get paid from it. Okay, don't get yourself caught on an eval. Jesus Christ. All right, sorry, I'm so sorry. All right. Anyway, okay, with these accounts, why are they so good? Because access to max contracts instantly, and no payout cap or very high payout cap. So what does this mean? Well, for your other accounts, you're paying $100, you're getting like 1,800, you're getting like 2,000, 3,000. For these accounts, you're paying like $200, $300, and you can potentially get $10,000 in a single day, $8,000 in a single day, $5,000 in a single day, etc., etc., etc. So, boom, level 4. Get paid, heavier risk, full port, and you're comfortable doing it because you have a good buffer to play with, you're completely comfortable with any risk, and you understand it's all fake money, and your strategy is good, okay? So, boom. There we go. These are like, there's probably more accounts out there, but these are just examples of accounts with like super high to literally no payout cap. Like Funded Seats, like 100K payout cap. Like that's basically no payout cap because you're probably not going to make 100K on a 50K. But I mean, you might be him, bro. Who knows? And then real money, crypto plays, like leverage plays, option plays. Like you just deposit money into Robinhood, send that shit on the NASDAQ, fucking max contracts, full port that shit, or deposit $2,000 in a live account, try to flip it to 20K, you know, like whatever. Now, you guys are gonna be thinking, oh, bro, you're literally just promoting gambling. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is obviously not financial advice, bro. But I mean, how else do you guys think like people like us are supposed to like get to that level without coming from money? Like, guys, I didn't come from money. A lot of people you guys see online, like their parents had money, bro. So like it was way easier for them. But like for someone that comes from no money, like you have to take big risk or else you're not gonna make a lot of money. Like, bro, you think you're gonna I really don't like talking like this, but like I really don't think that you're gonna like be risking $200 or $500 in your live account, and then in a year or 2 years or 5 years, you're gonna become a millionaire somehow. Like it's just not gonna happen. You just have to make like big plays. You have to make heavy risks. That was really what? Heavy risks? You have to make big plays and you have to take a lot of risks. Okay. And I hope if you guys are really resonating with this video, you can agree with me. If not, you can call me a scammer and a bum and a fat Asian fraud in the comments. I'm down for that too. Because I'm obviously promoting some very. I mean, I'm not promoting this. I'm not promoting this. I'm just telling you guys what I did. I'm literally not promoting, not financial. Whoa, not spelled it right. Advice. This is just what I did. So yeah, hopefully that helps somebody. Hopefully that makes the last video more clear. I'm gonna briefly do this. Actually, I don't want you guys to screenshot this because it's very risky. All right, but hopefully that makes sense, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I hope this video helped at least 10 people. Thank you guys for all the support, whatever, subscribing. I haven't said anything yet, but I appreciate all of it. I appreciate you guys for joining the Discord. Join the Discord, bro. It's free. Good community. Like, a lot of people are joining, talking to each other. It's cool. And then I'm going to make a video soon about that, too. Just about, like, how having a community is important in trading, or, like, just having friends in general while you're doing online money. But, yeah, I'm going to say goodbye for the third time in the video. So, I'm out.